Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with yet another video of the Arizona Sports Fan. Thank you so very much for coming back, guys. I really do appreciate it. Now today, what I wanted to go ahead and talk about is the preseason schedule for the Arizona Cardinals, as well as do I think that there's going to be fans this coming 2020 season for the Arizona Cardinals. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Now like I mentioned in my intro, I wanted to go ahead and just make a short video here about the Arizona Cardinals preseason schedule. Now I know it's not like big, it's not hoopla, it's not really much to talk about, but I do like to go ahead and make a notable, video about it. At the end of the day, if we have a choice to go ahead and see premier players out in the stadium, this preseason has some really cheap tickets and it's just kind of a good opportunity to do something like that. The Arizona Cardinals are kicking off their preseason against Green Bay. Now, they're going to be playing at Lambeau Field. This is going to be on August 15th. It's a Saturday, and they're going to be playing at 10 a.m. Now, first thoughts about this, pretty cool. I like the idea of the Arizona Cardinals going up north and playing kind of in Lambeau Field. One of my goals that I want to do in life is I want to watch a football game at Lambeau Field. I don't know, I just feel like there's just so much history there. That's definitely on my bucket list. And then next, the Arizona Cardinals play against Kansas City. Now, I believe this is going to be a home game. Now that's going to be August 22nd. It's going to be a Saturday still, but that's at 6 p.m. So if you guys work on Saturdays, they're playing a much later game. So definitely go ahead and make sure that you check that one out. After that, we have the Arizona Cardinals going to the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, that's going to be August 27th. That is going to be a Thursday. I know, kind of a random day. It kind of happens with preseason. You play Thursdays, you play Saturdays, sometimes you play Sundays. So that one specifically will be a Thursday, August 27th. It's going to be at the Raiders, and that one's going to be at 7 p.m. Then after that, our fourth and final preseason for the year is going to be also a Thursday, September 3rd. We're going to be playing Denver. Now, I believe that's also going to be a home game. That's going to be at 7 p.m. So if you have any time to go ahead and watch the preseason game, either if we have the availability to go to State Farm Stadium or if you get off of work at that time, that's plenty of time. Watch the last preseason game before the regular season starts. Now, one thing I also wanted to talk about in this video here is, do I think that there's going to be, a season this coming year? I do feel like there will be an NFL season. Now, I do also feel like there is going to be some differences that we might have to get accustomed to because of the whole situation that's going on currently right now. And what I mean by that is, right now, everybody knows that the Arizona Cardinals, or at least the state of Arizona, or this, I guess I could really kind of almost only speak for the city of Phoenix, they pretty much opened up the doors for a lot of different businesses to kind of open back up. Now, that's kind of businesses as usual, what have you. Now, there's a lot of places that still refuse to open. That's completely fine. That's, that's within their right, whatever they decide to do. But the law was set through and we went ahead and reopened the city. Now, that does not mean that sports all the way comes back. Now, a lot of people are really optimistic. Everybody's kind of looking to the future and saying, wow, we're getting all this back. Everything's coming back to normal. Sports are coming back. I feel like we have to pump our brakes on that just a tiny bit. I personally do feel 90% to 95% we will have an NFL season. Now, do I feel like fans will be participating in these games? For preseason, I do not think, no way in heck, where we have any fans in the preseason. It's bottom line, it's preseason. The games don't really count. The revenue probably isn't very much. So I do think that the Arizona Cardinals, or even the organization of the Arizona Cardinals, will probably find it within themselves to go ahead and lose 2 home games. Worry so much about not making money for those 2 days because of what's going on right now. I think differences need to happen. Now, come regular season, this is where I'm really starting to scratch my head of where I actually feel like this is going to happen. Do I want fans there? Yeah, that would be awesome. I love the experience of going to State Farm Stadium, Sunday morning, watching a football game. There's nothing better. There's nothing like it. Now, I don't know about this. This is honestly a 50% chance if there's going to be fans available into going to State Farm Stadium. As of right now, I can only really give you a 50% chance. I think more than not, preseason is 95% chance there's not going to be any fans. But regular season, because that's where all the revenue comes from, that's where all their money is pretty much made through the year. That's really going to be something where I'm curious to find out, once we get closer to the season, what's going to happen. That's my personal opinion about it. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think of the preseason? Definitely let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're new, definitely please consider subscribing. We talk everything Arizona Cardinals in this channel. We're also going to go ahead and start up Arizona Diamondbacks talk as well, especially when that season comes back. Once we get a little bit more information, we'll definitely go ahead and hit the ground running, and we'll try to build a community also around the Arizona Diamondbacks, because believe it or not, there was so much hype for the Arizona Diamondbacks this coming season with all the acquisitions that we went ahead and got, and this whole thing kind of happened and kind of threw a wrench in our plans. So nevertheless, definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the preseason. If we're going to have fans available, do you think that the season's not going to start? Put all that information on the comments below. If you're new, consider subscribing, and please definitely drop a like. It helps out the channel tremendously, guys. That's all I got for this episode, and I'm out. Thank you.